2 weeks from today, we will celebrate Thanksgiving. But how? The CDC says we should only celebrate with immediate family members, certainly no more than 10 people. But not everyone is going to follow that advice. Here's Local 24 News reporter Jenny DiPrizio.
If you're planning on getting in your car or jumping out a plane and heading out of town, experts say take some serious precautions.
You want to really reduce the likelihood that you are going to be the inadvertent guest who brings along the unwanted guest of COVID. No one wants to be that guest.
Vanderbilt researcher Melissa McFeeder says if you're planning to travel this Thanksgiving, it's best to quarantine for 2 weeks prior to leaving town. McFeeders also suggests getting a COVID-19 test a few days prior to departure. When you get to your destination, limit the number of people you visit. You may want to forego seeing some of the people you typically interact with on a trip home.
It's hard to go through the holidays without being with our friends and our family, but we're also in the middle of a pandemic.
If you're going anywhere in the United States, you're going to likely be going to a place with if not rampant, then significant community transmission.
Infectious disease specialist Dr. Stephen Threlkeld said the problem with traveling is you often can't control your surroundings, such as who you sit next to on a plane or who was just in the elevator. And Threlkeld says the larger the hotel or resort, the greater the risk.
That's sort of the ultimate version of the risk of going to a hotel, is to go to one with a whole lot of people who are probably not being as careful as they should, and in an enclosed space inside.
Whether you are traveling to someplace grand, going to a relative's house, or even hosting Thanksgiving, experts say clear expectations should be set before the holiday. Set ground rules about wearing masks, social distancing, and the length of the event.
It's going to be a very different holiday season this year. So to the degree that we can make the safer choices, I really encourage people to do that.
Another thing, when you return home, consider quarantining again and getting another test. That way you know for sure you're COVID-free. Jenny DiPrizio, Local 24 News.